Right outside of Oak Ridge, Tennessee, the Buffalo Mountain Wind Farm at Windrock Park is one special place that's pretty much making power out of thin air. Bill Lyons and Sam Collins are giving me the grand tour.
This is about a 200-acre farm, and it's called Buffalo Mountain Wind Farm.
I've never been this close to a windmill before in my life. This is crazy. These things are ginormous. Okay, so the windmill farm came to be what it is now in the early 2000s, correct?
Yes, yes.
What prompted that?
I think TVA, they were wanting to put a wind farm in, and so they looked around the area, and they have these charts that show wind speed. And so before they made an agreement with us, they came up for a year, and they had these towers that would gauge the wind speed. And so it took them a year to determine if this is where they wanted to put them.
Okay.
And so once they determined that, yes, that they had right wind speed, then they had to go through the environmental issues about erecting the windmills. Then they came to us and said, would you lease us this property? It's probably about 200 acres. So then they leased the property from Coal Creek, and they pay us an annual royalty with the power generated off
Yeah.
it.
So this was a great opportunity to kind of combine forces to create clean energy, right?
Correct, yes. This used to be a strip mining operation. All this around here, it was stripped in the 70s and 80s. This is an example of taking a dirty energy business and making it a clean energy business.
So it definitely took quite a bit of work and effort to get these up here.
They had to build the road to get up here, and then they had to bring power up here.
It's so wild how huge these are. I mean, I know they're big, but I've never been this close, and it's
a huge attraction. We have people come out here just to look at the windmills. The mast is 215 feet, 13 feet in diameter at the base, and each blade is 180 feet. When those things are moving, the tip of that blade is going 180 miles an hour.
That's crazy. So now that we've seen the windmills, do we get to hit the trails?
Sure, I can't wait.
You
Let's
ready,
go.
Sam?
Let's get muddy.
All right, let's do it. While you can't ride right up to the wind farm like we did, you can explore the rest of the outdoor and off-road paradise here. Could you give me a little background about Windrock Park?
Sure. Windrock Park is owned by the Coal Creek Company.
Okay.
We were established in 1872 with 40,000 acres, and we acquired another 33,000 acres throughout the years. In 2001, we decided to open our trails to the public. Throughout the years, we've had a lot of coal mining and timber harvesting, and with that activity, they left a lot of coal haul roads and skid roads from the timber, and we just developed those trails for the off-road community. Before we opened it up to the public, people came and rode our mountains. Really, they were trespassing.
Okay.
And so, really, we decided that, we have a lot of property taxes and insurance on the property, and so we decided to open it up for the public. We asked them to sign liability use permits and pay a small daily land use fee to help us maintain the mountain.
So, I mean, people were, like you said, they were kind of trespassing. They're already here anyway, and you took that opportunity, and now there's 71,000 acres, correct?
73,000.
73,000 acres, and there's trails across all of that, correct?
Just about all of it. We
Okay.
have about 313 marked trails, and they go from very easy paved roads to gravel roads to moderate to difficult and to very difficult.
How have you seen it grow since you've been involved?
When we first opened it to the public in 2001, it took off very well, and it continued to grow, but then when we hit the recession in 2008 and 2009, it slowed down a lot, but starting in about 2011, it's grown every year.
All right, so this is booming, right?
Oh, it's booming, and we built the campground in May 2008, and it sets a new record every year with attendance.
So there's something like for everybody, right? So if your thing isn't necessarily ATV riding, but you enjoy, like camping or cabin life, you can kind of do that, right?
Yes,
Awesome.
We have 25 cabins, fully furnished cabins that rival anything around the area. We have 39 RV full hookup sites. We have primitive camping. We have 2 bathhouses, 2 pavilions. We have group camping area. We have hiking trails, and we have bike trails. We have it all.
So this is like the ultimate recreation spot. Like, I can come do my ATV thing, grandma and grandpa can chill out in the cabin, right? Live the good life. And if my friends want to come and do primitive camping, they can do that too, right?
Sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah, grandma and grandpa better watch out. This is a very high energy area, so
Okay.
it's not like relaxing by the campfire and the streams, because
right.
there's a lot of
Going
vehicles
on?
going
All right.
around.
Well, my grandma's a night owl, so I think she'll be.
Oh, that'd be
she'll all right.
great.
Yeah, she'll be all right.
You know, every campsite has a fire pit, and everybody,
Awesome.
whether it's the summer or the winter, they're all sitting out by the fire pit and just chilling out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
This seems so cool. Well, I'm itching to get started, so if you're ready to get on the trails, I'm definitely ready.
Well, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Windrock Park has 313 miles of marked trails that are open to all vehicles. From Jeeps and off-road vehicles to motorcycles, bikes, and dirt bikes, there's no shortage of high-energy fun here. There's also a shooting range on the property.
That was awesome.
Good
Thank
job.
you. That's fun.
And if you happen to have forgotten an essential, the on-site general store has you covered. As the marketing manager here, I bet Sam has a lot of fun with her job. She knows the trails like the back of her hand.
So exactly how many trails are there available for people to go
So
on?
there's 73,000 acres of land with
Yes.
over 300 miles of trails. Those trails range from easy gravel roads to extremely difficult. So you can take your pick and you can go all day on either
Either or.
variety.
Okay.
There's only a few ATV only trails, and it's just because of how wide they are.
Okay.
But for the most part, anybody can go on anything.
Now I did notice there are bike trails, but they're separate, right? But they're still.
We have a downhill mountain bike course.
Okay.
And that is separate. It's called the Windrock Bike Park. It's downhill trails.
I can only imagine how. I don't want to say better, but like when the weather's a little cooperating a little,
Yes,
some warmer.
when it's not freezing.
Yeah. It's a little
Absolutely.
chilly today, but
Yeah.
this is awesome. This is definitely fun. I can totally see why families want to come
Oh, yeah.
do this.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
excited. Let's hit these trails.
Let's go.
All right.
Fun, even without the sun today. And it's always encouraging to see how individuals and groups in our great Tennessee Valley evolve and adapt to existing conditions or needs. Combining technology and nature seems to be a win-win for everyone. And all of us here at Tennessee Valley Uncharted can't wait to see what's on the horizon.